Hey folks, MazeBoy91 here, and this is just going to be a quick little video. So, recently I worked with a kid, probably in his mid-20s, who said, "Oh, you're not a true retro gamer if you use emulation. You need the real console and the cartridge, and oh, you're just not a real retro gamer." It's like, dude, I do both. Who cares? Now, obviously, selling these games is highly illegal, but let me explain my situation. I'm a hardcore retro collector. I have lost counts on how many consoles I have. It's over 30 at this point. I really couldn't even name all of them for you because there's some of them I'm probably forgetting. But I have a Sega Master System and a Neo Geo Pocket and a Game Gear and NES, Super Nintendo. I have my Atari 65XE here. I have my Atari 7800 and 5200 hooked up right next to me. I have these consoles and I have a quite a impressive collection of games. Nowhere near like Metal Jesus or something like that, but I think I have a pretty decent collection of games, I think. And it's awesome to have these cartridges, and it's awesome to, I guess, feel to have the responsibility of preserving these games, because a lot of these games are just forgotten to time and not a lot of people care about them. But with the amount of consoles that I have and with the multitude of ways that these systems hook up to TV, it's kind of a pain in the ass. And financially, it's kind of hard. And you're going to have just a mess of cables everywhere and switches and different things to switch over to get to this system and this system. And that's a headache I really don't want to deal with, honestly. So, emulation to me is convenience. Now, let's say I want to go to a hotel or something. I'm traveling somewhere. And I'm like, oh, I want to play this, and this game, which are on like 5 different consoles. I'm not going to take 5 game consoles with me. Okay? Let's be honest. You're not going to have 5 game consoles in your luggage, especially if you're flying. So I have a laptop with a bunch of ROMs on it and RetroArch, and I just plug in a USB controller and play my games on there. Pretty simple. Hook it up to a TV, you're done. We got Smash Bros. For the boys for the night. Or let's say I'm going out with one of my guys and we're sitting out at the library for an hour and I'm just kind of chilling. I'm just sitting there bored. I don't want to be on my phone. I'll bring out a little retro handheld with my games on it and I'll just play Tetris or I'll play, I don't know, Zelda or Mario or something. Just convenience is key when it comes to emulation for me personally. And on top of convenience, there's a lot of times where I have never heard of a game and I want to try it. So I will emulate it first. It's like, oh, that's a cool game. And then I end up buying the cartridge because I want it in my collection. Let's be honest, sometimes the cartridges are extremely expensive and it's like, oh, I'm not buying a $500 cartridge loose with no box. Emulation it is, I guess. But for the cheaper cartridges out there, I just use it as a form of like Netflix kind of thing. Try it on there, buy the physical cartridge. And honestly, who cares at the end of the day? If all you want to do is emulation, more power to you. You're still playing the history of video games, you're still appreciating retro games, and that's awesome. If you want to that's how you want to play retro games, more power to you. But if you have some money to throw around and you want to start a collection and you want to play the real Sega Master System with Sonic Chaos, you do you, man. That's awesome. Either way, who cares? You're still playing retro games. You're still enjoying these games. And that's all that really matters at the end of the day. It's entertainment and it's fun. So I think that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for enjoying and listening, folks. And this is Maze Boy 91 signing out. Y'all have a good one.